get started. So I'll get you guys to lie down on your back, please. All right, so we're going to lie on our backs with our knees bent up. We're going to start off with deep breathing and engaging our pelvic floor. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to go through is we're going to do our knee fallouts to the sides. While we're doing this, we want to make sure that one leg is nice and stable, the one that's not moving, and that we keep our pelvic floor engaged while we're doing this, and keep your pelvis nice and stable too. So we're going to start off with our left leg. So we're just going to come out to the side, let your leg drop, and then control it back together. And we're going to bring the other leg out to the side, nice and stable pelvis, and back together. And again, the first leg, out to the side, bringing that back together. And the other leg, out to the side, controlling the pelvis and bringing it back together. Now, we're going to do this another 8 times on each leg, remembering to keep your pelvic floor engaged. So, letting that leg fall out, controlling it back together. And the other leg, out to the side, and back together. And 2, out, together, other leg out, and together. 3, keep your pelvis nice and controlled, and together, and the other leg out, and keep that other stable leg nice and controlled, together. 4, and together, and the other leg out, nice and controlled, together. 5, keeping an eye on your pelvis, and together, and the other leg out, and together. And the first leg, 6, together, out, and together. 7, out to the side, and back together. The other leg out, and together. And last one on each side, 8. Nice and controlled. The other leg out. Nice and controlled. Okay, we're going to take some deep breaths in here. Relax your pelvic floor. Okay, we're going to come up into our single leg tabletop. So we're just going to float one leg up at a time and controlling it back down, touching the floor. And then swapping to the other leg, floating that leg up and then controlling it back down. So we're going to do this another 8 times on each leg. Keeping your pelvic floor engaged, your pelvis nice and stable, floating one leg up and down. Nice and controlled. The other leg, floating that leg up and down, nice and controlled. 2, floating, controlling down, and the other leg up and controlling that leg down. Number 3, floating that leg up and down. And the opposite leg, up down. Making sure you're keeping a nice small arch in your lower back. Number 4, floating that leg up and down. And the other leg floating down. 5, controlling that leg. And the other leg, floating that leg up and back down. Number 6, floating that leg up, nice and controlled. And the other leg. 7, 2 more times on each leg. And lowering and floating that leg up. And lowering. One more time. Floating that leg up. And back down. And the other leg. And back down. Okay, so taking some nice deep breaths here. Relaxing your pelvic floor again. Okay, now we're going to come up into our tabletop again, but this time we're going to bring floating one leg up, and then float the other leg up, and then float one leg down, and float the other leg down. So it's floating one leg, the other leg, one leg down, and the other leg. Okay, so we'll start. So lifting that leg up, floating it up. You need to put your hands both sides to help control. You can do that too. And the other leg. And bringing that leg down. And the other one. Okay, 2. Floating one leg up. Floating the other leg up. Bringing the first leg down. And relaxing down the other leg. Number 3. Floating that leg up. And the opposite leg. And slowly controlling that leg down. And the other one. And again, floating that leg up. And the other one. Coming back down. And together. Number 4. Floating 1. Floating 2. Controlling down. And controlling the other one. Number 5. Floating that leg up. And the other one. Nice control down. And the other leg. 3 times on each side. Floating that leg up. And the other one. Nice control movement down. And the other one. 7. Down. And the other leg. Last one on each side. Floating that leg up. Then bringing up the other one to match. Nice and controlled down. And relaxing the other leg down onto the floor. Okay, taking some deep breaths here. Relax your legs, relax your pelvic floor. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to bring both of our legs up into tabletop. And then we're going to tap 3 times on one foot and then tap 3 times on the other foot. So our starting position, we're going to bring both legs up, float them both up into tabletop. One leg down, tap, 2, 3, back up. Other leg, tap, 2, 3, back up. And we'll do that again. Tap, 2, 3, floating up. Tap, 2, 3, floating back up. And again, tap, 2, 3, float. And the other leg, tap, 2, 3, float. If you're finding this one too difficult, you can just do 1 tap on each leg. Otherwise, you can do the 3 taps. 1, 2, 3, float. 1, 2, 3, float. 1, 2, 3, float. And the other leg, 1, 2, 3, float. We'll do this 4 more times on each leg. 1, 2, 3, float. 1, 2, 3, float. Making sure you're not holding your breath, you're breathing through this. 1, 2, 3, float. And the other leg, 1, 2, 3, float. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, float. And the other leg, 1, 2, 3, float. One more time. 1, 2, 3, float. And the other leg, 1, 2, 3, float. And lower both legs down. Taking some nice deep breaths. Relaxing your pelvic floor. All right, now we're going to come up and do our bridges. So we want to make sure our feet are hip width apart. We want to make sure our knees are nice and stable so they're not falling into each other. And you can either have your hands by your sides or on your hip bones. So we're going to first rock our pelvis back before we lift up off the floor. And then we're going to slowly roll back down. And again, roll your pelvis back, push through your feet, and slowly come back down. Now, if you find that your knees keep falling in, you can either put a pillow or a cube or like a Pilates cube in between your knees just to prevent that from happening. So we're going to do 8. So we're going to rock back, push through our feet, and slowly roll down. 2, lift, slowly roll down. 3, rocking back, lifting up, and slowly rolling down. Number 4, rocking your pelvis back, pushing through your feet, and slowly rolling down. Number 5, rocking back, pushing through your feet, and slowly coming down. 3 more, rocking back, lifting through your feet, and slowly rolling down. 2 more, rocking back, pushing through your feet, nice and strong, and slowly rolling down. Last one, rocking back, pushing through your feet, and slowly coming down. Relax your legs down, take some nice deep breaths in. Okay, while we're in this position, we're going to start off with dead bugs. So, we're going to come up, keep our knees bent, and 90 degree hips, 90 degree knees, and bring your arms up. So we're going to bring our opposite arm and our opposite leg away from each other, and then bring them back together, and the other leg, and the other arm, and back together. So this requires a lot of control. If you can only do it bringing your arms out while keeping your legs in the same position, you can do that, or just legs while your arms stay stable. Otherwise, we will do it in the opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to start off bringing that leg out, stretching that arm, and back together. The opposite arm and leg, stretching it out, and back together. And again, 2, 3, And try and get them to come out at the same time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and bringing legs and arms down. Taking some nice deep breaths in. Okay, now we're going to turn onto our side. So you can either pop a pillow under your head or you can use your arm out. And what we want to do is we want to bend our bottom leg, but we want to keep our top leg straight. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that leg up and we're going to do some circles with our toes, 3 circles, and then relax down. And again, bringing that leg up, doing 3 clockwise circles and lowering it down. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, down. And again, 2, 1, 2, 3, down. Keeping your pelvis nice and stacked on top of each other. Don't allow yourself to wobble too much back or forward. 3, 1, 2, 3, down. 4, 1, 2, 3, down. 5, 1, 2, 3, down. 6, 1, 2, 3, down. 2 more. 7, 1, 2, 3, down. And last one, 8, 1, 2, 3, down. Good. All right, if you need to give yourself a bit of a rub, you can. Okay. The next one we're going to do is we're going to straighten our leg out. We're going to lift it up. And then we're going to count 3 seconds to lower. So we're going to be working the same muscle. So we're going to start, lift your leg up. 1, 2, 3, down. And again, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, down. And up. 1, 2, 3, down. Good. 4, lifting that leg up, controlling it down. 2, 3, 5, down. 2, 3, 6, down. 2, 3, 7, down. 2, 3, last one. 8, down. 2, 3, together. Great. Give yourselves a bit of a rub if you need to. Now we're going to swap sides and we're going to do the same 2 exercises on our other leg. So just get into a comfortable position on the other side. So keeping that bottom leg bent, keeping your hips nicely stacked on top of each other and straightening out the top leg. So just lifting 3 circles clockwise and down. Okay, so lifting 1, 2, 3, down. Again. 2, 3, down. 3, 1, 2, 3, down. 4, 1, 2, 3, down. 5, 1, 2, 3, down. 6, 1, 2, 3, down. 7, 1, 2, 3, down. And last one, 8, 1, 2, 3, down. Good. Give yourselves a bit of a rub again. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next one. So keeping our leg nice and straight, go up high, and then count 2, 3, down. And again, up. 1, 2, 3, down. Making sure your foot is facing forward, so you're not coming up to the side, but keeping your foot forward. And again, lifting up. 2, 3, relax. And again, up. 2, 3, relax. Up. 2, 3, relax. And again, 1, 2, 3, down. 3 more. Up. 2, 3, down. 2, 3, down. Last one. Up. 2, 3, and together. Give yourselves a bit of a rub again. Okay, now we're going to come up onto all fours. So knees hip width apart, shoulders, hands, shoulder width apart. So we're going to do our quadruped. We're going to bring one hand out, one arm out, and then coming back together again. And the other hand out, and the other arm out, and back together. So making sure you're in the right position, making sure you're pushing through your hands so that your head isn't collapsing forward, making sure you're not over arched either one way or the other way. Nice neutral spine, and try and keep that control as we move through the exercise. If you find that you're starting to lose control or this is too hard, you can again just do one arm, the other arm, one leg, the other leg. Otherwise, we'll do one arm and one leg at the same time. So reaching forward and coming back, controlled together. And the other arm and leg, forward and together. And again, 2, reaching and back together. And the other leg and the other arm and back together. 3, together, opposite arm and leg, and together. 4, reaching forward, coming back together, and the other arm and leg, and back together. 5, reaching forward, and coming back together, and the other arm and leg out, and coming back together. 6, nice and controlled, keep pushing through those arms, don't let your head collapse. And the other one. 2 more on each side. And together. The other arm and leg. And together. One more time on each side. Reaching and controlling together. And the other arm and leg. And controlling together. All right, I'll get you to come into your child's pose, sitting back on your feet, reaching forward. Okay, I'll get everyone now to turn onto their backs, and we're going to do some of our pelvic floor exercises. So you can either sit with your knees bent or your knees straight. And what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with our pelvic floor lifting to 50%. So I don't want you to go maximum, just lifting 50 and then relaxing. Going to do this 50% 10 times. So we want to lift 50% and relax. And lift 50% and relax. And lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift, relax, only to 50%. Lift, relax. Lift, relax. Last time, lift and relax. All right, we're going to take some nice deep diaphragmatic breaths, making sure your tummy is coming out. Okay, now we're going to do 10 strong lifts, so 100% of the way. So we want to lift and relax. Lift nice and strong and relax. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift nice and strong and relax. 5 more. Lift and relax. Lift and relax. Lift, relax. 2 more. Lift, relax. Lift and relax. Take some deep breaths in again. Really important to make sure you relax your pelvic floor in between. And now to finish, we're going to do 5 lifts of a 5-second hold. So we're going to lift maximally. So lift and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. And again, lift maximally, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. And again, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 2 more. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. And again, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Take some deep breaths. Relaxing your pelvic floor. Okay. So that ends our class today. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you guys later.